So we're on the Paramount Pictures lot, scouting some locations. It's amazing. So much history is down in this direction. Come on, we'll take a tour. Action! Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Church's Hollywood Moments with me, Thomas J. Churchill, aka Church. I am on the Paramount Pictures Studios lot, doing a little scouting for a couple upcoming projects, had a couple of meetings, and feeling good about everything so far. You know, studio system is pretty cool to just walk around stuff that is iconic, that you kind of grew up watching. So here we are. Let me see what else we can find. This is pretty much the entire lot right here. And what's cool is the shows that are currently being filmed here is listed right here. After Midnight, Dr. Odyssey, Frasier, Ghost, Matlock, NCIS, Tonic, Papa's House, The Rookie. And what's cool is there's so many buildings, and got a Mary Pickford building, which is kind of cool. Old Hollywood, and it's amazing. Cecil B. DeMille building is kind of cool. Stage 19. Home of Happy Days. Stage 20 was Laverne and Shirley. It's pretty cool. It's from this view. You actually come out of the studio and you can see the Hollywood sign and the Hollywood, the Paramount water tower. Pretty iconic. It just blows my mind. I just saw a stage that Vertigo and The Man Who Knew Too Much and Rear Window, Hitchcock films were all shot in. It's pretty crazy. I can't believe I'm here. I really can't. It's amazing. So Alex just came across something really cool. So I'm gonna turn it around, and I don't know if you can see, it's the Water Tower Cafe, but inside there is a cool picture of Sir Alfred Hitchcock. Let's see if we can flip this. Amazing. Alfred. This is really cool. One of the cool things about being on a back lot is you can pretty much fake anything. Where, time, what part of the era. You could be down in Brooklyn or wherever. Come down into a city atmosphere. And then there's a train station right here, right? So let's go check this train station out. Is it really a train station? Or is it a facade? Nope, that's as far as it goes. It's pretty cool. What I love about making movies, you're kind of like your own magician. You know, the art of making films is the equivalent to a magician doing his tricks. It's all about the belief. And if you believe it, the audience will believe it, and you got a great product. There's Nickelodeon. I'm walking with Alex here on the Paramount lot. So what are you thinking, Alex?
I love this lot. I think it's amazing.
A lot of history, right?
Oh my goodness. And the fact that Rear Window was filmed here, it's one of my favorites. So
yeah, we'll show you that stage 4. Gotta love Hitchcock.
Great history.
Let me flip you guys around a little bit so you kind of see what I see. All about Hollywood. And they're giving a tour. See that? They're getting a VIP tour that they're spending money on. You're getting it for free from Churchill. Right? Feel like you're someplace else now? Ain't it cool? And as I said, folks, welcome to Hollywood, where you can make anything. Hollywood and filmmaking is like magicians. You know, you're creating a giant illusion for something cool for people to believe, get sucked up in, lose their time, some time in the hours of the day, so they can kind of fall in love with whatever you're showing them. It's pretty cool. Look what's here. It's pretty cool. So here's some more cool stuff. The Lucy show was also filmed here, not just I Love Lucy. Dreamgirls movies. I gotta find out where Beverly Hills Cop was shot. So she would come out of her bungalow. Hey everybody, so I just came out of the Lucy's bungalow, as you saw. It's pretty cool. But you see that brick building behind me with the blue awning? That was Lucy and Desi's office. And there's pictures of her outside that area with her kid for a few magazine shoots. And one of the cool things was when she owned the studio, she actually had that face of the building bricked, so it can kind of resemble part of her home. So when you see close-up pictures of her and her kid and her talking, doing an interview, an intimate interview, and it looks like, oh, they captured her right outside their home. It's not. It's on the studio lot. See, we're still on the studio lot. It's all a facade. It's all movie magic. And what's really cool is it's iconic. So Lucy and Desi bought this. This was called Desilu Studios, and I believe it was around 1962. They ended up selling it because they got divorced, and they ended up selling it to Gulf Western Company, that ultimately became Paramount. And I believe that was done, I want to say 67. So Lucy sold all her shares for like $100 million, or $117 million, which would have been like $200-300 million back then, now. And when she sold her shares to Paramount, it became Paramount Pictures. So they literally own, Desilu Productions owned this lot for all their productions that they were doing. I Love Lucy, Star Trek, everything that was under the Desilu banner. Here's another fun fact. Everything under the Desilu banner, once they signed a deal with Paramount Television was created based on the Desilu products, because they already had television. Desilu had the monopoly of having all their shows on television, so when Gulf and Western bought this studio from them, it swallowed up Desilu, and it ultimately became Paramount Television. And then the studio became Paramount Pictures. Fun fact. And then behind me is a hedge with some grapefruits and the water tower. The grapefruits and the hedges could have been, now if you're an I Love Lucy fan like I am, being that she owned a lot and they shot on stage 25 that I showed you, that could have been also a shot where she got off the bus and was trying to get the grapefruit on the other side of the wall, which happened to be Richard Widmark's house. Could have been shot here. Well, it was shot here, but we don't know if it was literally shot here, like at this corner. See a little bit of the grass and all, and the grapefruits. So it could have been very well there. Because again, it's outside. It's outside of her bungalow and outside stage 25 where they shot everything. It's pretty cool. Let's go see what else we can find. I heard the Forrest Gump bench is close by. Let's go check it out. So I decided to take a breather as we're doing this walking around in Paramount, and I end up sitting on a bench that was made famous in Forrest Gump. This is the actual bench that Tom Hanks sat in the movie Forrest Gump. So, pretty cool. As you see behind me, they're getting like downtown street. There's a lot of sofas and love seats, like they're gonna have an event here. And then if you come over here, they're doing a red carpet setup for Only Murders in a Building, which is actually on Hulu. So it's pretty cool if you see everything. So we're down in New York Street. As you can pretty much fake anything. Where, time, what part of the area. You could be down in Brooklyn or wherever. Come down into a city atmosphere. And then there's a train station right here, right? So let's go check this train station out. Is it really a train station? Or is it a facade? Nope. That's as far as it goes. It's pretty cool. What I love about... So if you love the 80s, you have a lot of sitcoms that started here, especially Family Ties, ran here from 1982 to 1989, starring Michael J. Fox. Pretty cool. Grace and Frankie, that was on Netflix. Stage 23 has Taxi, the Mod Squad. Oh my God. Look at all the great television shows and films. Even Mean Girls shot here. How I Met Your Father, iCarly, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Awesome. They're right next to each other, 24 and 23. So the greatest things about being on a soundstage in a lot is you can design any building you want to use in a movie, for offices, or just for television purposes. If you want to make this into, TV series or whatever, maybe it has been. Look, I'm in New York. Or am I? So it's pretty cool with Stage 21. The Lucy Show. Here's Lucy. Entourage. The Offer. I don't know if you ever caught it on Paramount Plus. The Offer is the making of The Godfather. All was shot on Stage 21. Wow. I can see the Hollywood sign. It's pretty cool. Church's Hollywood Moments coming to you on a lot of Paramount Pictures. Pretty cool. I didn't say anything in front of the tour guide because I figured we could learn something, but he's not saying anything that we don't know already. So Happy Days was shot on Stage 19. And what's cool was Laverne and Shirley was shot right next door. And you would see from their view, which is actually sometimes you see on the show, is the Hollywood sign. I just can't believe I'm here in the studio. It's Paramount Pictures is the oldest studio in Hollywood. It's a fact. This location is literally the oldest studio in Hollywood. And just walking through it, the stage behind me, Happy Days was shot. It's overwhelming. The history of television, movies, iconic actors that came through these gates of Paramount. And now, Church of Hollywood Moments is here. Let's go check out some more stuff. One of the cool things about talking about Happy Days for a quick minute, and remember the episode where Richie and Fonzie came to Hollywood for a screen test? This was the studio that they were actually doing, and then ended up Fonzie was thinking he was going to get the new James Dean, but they actually liked Richie. So you see them literally walking around a lot. It's kind of like what I said when I had Scott on tape come to my studio, Sunset La Palmas Studios. We used to say if the show is actually being shot there, and they need to come up with an episode about, hey, let's go to Hollywood and go into the movie business or walk around on a famous Hollywood set, Hollywood location, they're already here. So it's easy for them just to open up their doors from the stage and shoot on their lot and state, hey, the characters are now in Hollywood. They did the same thing here with their shows at Paramount, as well as they did the same thing at any studio that has television shows. So they always write that episode in because it's inexpensive to do, and you're already there. So I'm a little emotional. I just came from Paramount Pictures studio for a meeting. Actually 2 meetings, and they went really, really well. So I'm pretty excited. So I come back to my lot, and my lot where I'm at now just did something special for me. Look what they put up. They put my company name here, so kid from Brooklyn chasing that dream and never gave up, no matter what circumstances were thrown at you and situations were thrown at you. You just gotta listen to that voice inside of you and that desire inside your heart, and then you say tomorrow, and you keep going and you keep after your goals. And I'm a true testament here, saying dreams do come true.